Hi, everyone. I am so excited. We've been doing these little segments on the 2020 Virtual Cultural Pass and all of the great activities that you and your family can do from home to really engage in this arts and cultural community that we have here in Louisville. So I'm Robin. I'm the coordinator of the 2020 Virtual Cultural Pass. And as you may know, we have 61 venues participating this year who have developed this amazing content for you. We are really sad that we can't see you in person. Some of our places are open and some aren't quite yet, but we definitely wanted to make sure that people had access to fun activities, engaging activities all summer long. So we are all virtual with this 2020 Cultural Pass. The 2020 Virtual Cultural Pass started on June 1st. It goes through August 8th, so you still have lots of time to take advantage of these activities. You might be distance learning out if you were doing NTI for school or about to do it again. However, these are super engaging, super fun, very interesting activities that you can do all summer long from 61 different venues. And the way that you do this is you go to your local library's website, you sign up for the summer reading program, and inside the summer reading sign up, you'll find the sign up for the Cultural Pass. And once you're signed in there, you'll see all of the logos for the partners that are in there. They're all in little tiles on the screen, and you just peruse the activities at your leisure, the ones that you and your family would like to do and accomplish. And as soon as you complete the activities, it lights up your badge, so it makes you feel very accomplished in these days. And here's the deal. You can do this stuff at any time, 24/7 access to this. You can do them again if you want. So all of these activities that you'll find in there, there's some video demonstrations, there's things you can read, there's things you can make, there's things that you can sing, there's things that you can act, there's history that you learn about. They're really exciting activities. Today, we have two of our venues. We're going to talk to you about the cool things that they've offered for you this summer. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Erin, and she's going to tell us everything that the Jewish Community Center has to offer for us as part of this year's 2020 Virtual Cultural Pass. Erin?
All right, thank you, Robin. So we are really excited about what we're offering at the Jewish Community Center. Every year, our Cultural Pass opportunity is actually brought to us from another kind of traveling group, and it's Jewish Scouts, and they travel from Jewish Community Center to Jewish Community Center throughout the nation. Unfortunately, that of course is not happening this year. So we were tasked with coming up with something different this year, which actually was a neat challenge. And it's more of a collaboration between Center Stage, which is our theater program at the J, and Camp, which is going on, and we're excited about it. And I'm repping them today. So our Camp J is happening in person. And what's really exciting about this is that our kids in camp actually are providing our Cultural Pass offering this year. And so it was a neat way for us to really fold in all the layers: Center Stage, Camp J, Cultural Pass, and experiences for the kids who are at Camp J. So they have put together and dramatized a short folktale that is a popular one told in the Jewish faith, but really the morals in it are something that we read in every folktale tradition. So they have acted it out. They just made all the decisions as far as staging it and who was going to be who and how we were going to tell this story. And so what we've provided online is a recording of this. And we've shown the book. So the book is, you can access that book online or buy it if you'd like and read it with your kids. But these kids were 5th and 6th grade. The story, though, is appropriate for any kid. I mean, preschool to their age, really. So that's in short.
I love the idea that they are taking such part, and you users at home using the Cultural Pass can take part in doing that, creating, taking a story that is through the ages, through time. The messages are all there, and good positive messages, and putting your own spin on it and being creative about it and using it as a platform to dialogue about important issues in our world. I think that's fantastic. Erin, thank you so much. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes, thank you.
Also with us today, we have Skylar with Ballot Box, who is a new venue for the Cultural Pass this year, and we're excited to introduce her. Skylar.
Hi. So Ballot Box is actually an art exhibit that looks at voting rights, and we are partnered with the Louisville Visual Art not association any longer, but the LVA, and Metro Hall to provide this art exhibit, which due to COVID closed on the night we were supposed to have our opening reception. So the art exhibit is in Metro Hall right now. But we very quickly were able to put up a virtual exhibit, which you can see at ballotboxart.com. But for the Cultural Pass, we did a special page designed really for ages 9 through 21 and beyond. So there are 5 artists in Ballot Box who have created artwork that look at voting rights. This year is the centennial, or the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, which gave women in our country the right to vote. But all women could not vote after 1920. A lot of Black women and Black men couldn't vote until 1965 due to Jim Crow laws. So this year is also the 55th anniversary of the Voting Rights Act, which passed in 1965. So Ballot Box really looks at the history of voting rights in our country, and it's also an election year, as we know. So thinking about, we just had the primaries, and thinking about the general election in November, there's just a lot of buzz around voting, as there should be. So I asked the artists that are participating to provide questions for viewers about voting rights, directly about the artwork that they made. And on the Cultural Pass page, you can see the questions and you can actually respond to the questions. I'm gathering all of the responses, and hopefully we will be able to show those answers either virtually or in person if we're able to somehow have the show open in the future. We're exploring options for that now. It'll be up in Metro Hall through December, but who knows what's happening in the fall? We don't know. But with the 5 artists, we have video art, we have oil painting, we have drawing, we have sculpture, we have installation art. And the artists are ages 22 to I think 65, so it's a really diverse age group. And the artwork is very diverse as a result. So it's just a great intersection of art and social justice and history. And on the website for the Cultural Pass, you can see all of the artwork. And I believe there's bios for each of the artists as well as the questions.
It's amazing. I mean, through time and through history, we've seen a lot of art expression and related to things like social justice and the issues facing our community and our nation at all times. What a great time period to be bringing this to the forefront. We know that voting is super important. We know that's how voices get heard, and where dialogue really happens is in the voting booth. And I think that's amazing. What a great, and to start it so young, so that our young people know that this is how our system can work, and where everybody has a voice. I'm really excited for this addition to the 2020 Virtual Cultural Pass this summer. Thank you so much, Skylar. Erin and Skylar, any other things you'd like to share about your venues or anything else that you have going on that's not related to the Cultural Pass, but something else that you might want to share?
Well, I did want to add that I know I mentioned that the kids put this together, and I just want everyone to know that we are completely abiding by social distancing, taking those precautions. That was a big focus of our camp in opening up. You know, a lot of camps didn't open up this year, and that was a big question for us as well. And our directors at camp, as well as our administration at the J, have taken extreme precautions and are always daily checking in with how we're doing and how the kids are doing to make sure everyone's safe. So I just wanted to reassure everyone that although our offering is the kids in person, our guidelines are very stated very clearly on our website too. So if anyone has any questions about what that looks like at the J, please access our website with any questions.
That up, Erin, for our viewers watching this today too. I can tell you that our venues across the board have had really good, solid, strong conversations around all of these issues. It's such a unique time. And we really want to be able to bring arts and cultural experiences to the people. And we're doing this in creative ways, safe ways, trying to really get that out. So thank you, Skylar. I'm sorry. Thank you, Erin, for saying that. Skylar, did you have anything else to add?
Just stay tuned. If we might be offering an opportunity to see some of the artwork at another location outside of Metro Hall, and that'll be leading up to October 5th, which is the last day to register to vote. It's a big day. So we might connect some voter registration with some of the artwork in a space that we're able to social distance in and is accessible for a lot of people. So just, I guess, stay tuned. You can check out the Ballot Box website for more information on that if that happens.
Awesome. Again, you all, thank you so much. This is the 2020 Virtual Cultural Pass. And as you can see, there are so many different types of activities inside the pass this year where you can learn about so many different topics, participate in so many different ways that are really comfortable to you and exciting to you and your family. So thanks, ladies, for being on the call today. We can't wait to see what's next for everybody. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.